Slow and steady wins the race. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. How many other metaphors are there to talk about how simple something is? It doesn't have to be difficult to be delicious. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys a really quick fix on a simple chicken sandwich that is loaded with flavor. We're talking pepper jack cheese, lime, cilantro, and Blackstone's all new hatch chili and cheddar seasoning. It's unbelievable, so easy. Let's get right into it. Let's get started with our bacon. Today I'm using some Wright's thick cut bacon. I've got my griddle set to medium low heat. I wanna bring this up nice and slowly. I wanna render out some of that bacon fat while the bacon's getting crispy because we're gonna cook our chicken in it later. Once it's about 90% of where you want it, slide it over to the cooler side of your grill, and now it's time to get to our chicken. So today I have some chicken cutlets. Now the thing I like about chicken cutlets, it's twofold. One, it's the perfect size and shape for our sandwich. However, it's also gonna cook really quickly. So I'm gonna take some of that hatch chili Blackstone seasoning. I'm gonna go onto both sides. I like to be fairly generous with this, but we're gonna take a note out of Mr. C.J. Frazier's book, and we are gonna post dust, so fret not. You do not need to go overboard with your seasoning on this step. If you want, you can pull that bacon off and just let it sit on some paper towel just to make sure it doesn't overcook. Let it drain just a bit. Now let's get to our red onion. Now I do want to keep this nice and thin. I love the flavor of a red onion, but I don't want that big, bright, that bitter punch. I want it to be a delicious, fresh bite of red onion. That looks great. Yeah, thin red onion is a little nicer than like a big giant bite. We want our flavors to complement each other. We don't want one taking over for the other. Let's get to a little bit of tomato, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'd like to have, well, let's get rid of that stem. I wanna have really thin, beautiful slices. That looks great. Let's go check on our chicken real quick. I hear it popping, which is generally a good sign that it's time to flip your chicken. When it starts singing, when it starts speaking to you, that's when you need to check. Oh yeah. That bacon fat is giving us both flavor and temperature to get that beautiful crust. It's all about texture. Having that little bit of crunch is where it's at. It makes like a really pleasant mouthfeel. Speaking of crunch, I've got this bacon. Here's what I want to do. So I have these beautiful little delicate cutlets. I want to fold this bacon in half and then put it on top. So we have two pieces of bacon per cutlet. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Then we're gonna add some pepper jack cheese over the top and then add a dome. We're gonna let that melt, but before that is done, let's get to our sauce. This is really simple. I wanna do equal parts mayo and sour cream. CJ's here. CJ gets to hang out. He's become a fantastic cook, and we talk about this all the time, don't we, buddy? The idea of suspending flavors in mayonnaise versus just the flavor of mayonnaise by itself is kind of like one of those moments when you're cooking where you're truly maximizing and paying attention to the flavors of what you have at your disposal, which is what I am all about. To this, we're also gonna add, let's do half of a lime. We'll add the juice of half of a lime. Let's chop up some cilantro, like a decent amount of cilantro. It doesn't have to be over the top. If you're one of those people that don't like cilantro, that's okay. It's still delicious, even if you don't add the cilantro. I just happen to love the flavor. We're also gonna add that Blackstone Hatch green chili seasoning. This stuff is loaded with flavor. This is like a one-stop shop. You're going to Flavor Town whether you like it or not. It's unbelievable. Give that a mix. Our sauce is done. Oh, let's get in there. Oh, heck yeah. Man. So good. You know, before we get too far, our chicken is about 30 seconds away. Let's toast our buns. I love using a soft bun, especially for a sandwich like this. So I'm using some Martin's potato rolls. They're really fluffy and airy. Let's go ahead and rub those in a little bit of that leftover bacon fat. Get them nice and toasty on both sides. Perfect. We'll let those go for just a second. Just a nice light toast. Now we're gonna do the last little bit here. I'm gonna chop up a little bit of our lettuce. Now I don't like the ends mostly because there's not a ton of flavor, but there's not any texture. What I really want is that crunchy, beautiful texture on my lettuce. I just think it adds a nice touch to our sandwich. So a nice, fine little shred, and it is time to plate. Let's make a little room. Let's go ahead and plate right here on the cutting board. How do you feel about that, CJ? We're going all picnic style. make ourselves a little room. Let's check on that bread. Those buns look fantastic. Bring them over to our cutting board. Now let's start assembling. I like to put some lettuce on the bottom. This kind of protects my bottom bun from getting too soggy. Soggy bottom is no fun for anyone. So let's go with some of our lettuce, then a little bit of our onion. Remember that thin sliced onion is going to be really delicate and nice. Then we're going to add some of our tomato, and I think it's time for chicken. CJ, are you as excited as I am? For those of you that don't know, CJ is a fiend for that green chili. He loves the stuff. Check this out. Whoo! Come on. That is magical. Let's take our first one right over here. Ooh, we got some cheese skirts, CJ. You might want to come in close for this, bud. I know you're excited about it. Ooh, look, little extra garnish right there. That's what I'm talking about. Number 2. Oh yeah, see, chicken cutlets are the way to go. We get a little bit of overhang, but it's not crazy. Let's add some of that stunning sauce to our top buns. Oh, wait, hold on. I am gonna take a master note out of CJ. I call you master. Here we go. Ego's gonna be through the wall. CJ Frazier is the king of the post dust, the prince of post dust. So we are going to post dust that melty cheese because CJ is my best friend. I like to make sure his lunch is delicious. There we go. Now we're ready to sauce. Let's sauce the top bun. Now go as heavy or as light as you like. Sauce is that last little bit of refreshing goodness. So good. There we go. Let's do the last bun there, and let's put these tops on, and it is time to eat. Now these are really quick and simple. You could have done triple, quadruple the amount. You could have done 10 of these in the exact same amount of time that it took to do 2. So whether you're having a party or you're just kind of, you know, cooking for your friends and family, or by yourself cooking for one, it's all right too. This is a delicious one. I don't have anything else to say. No more adjectives, no more beautifuls. It's time to eat it. My favorite part. Whoa, that cheese skirt and the bacon, phenomenal. I feel like I got sauce over. This is a messy one. You get sauce in your beard, good on you. Whether it's a weeknight, a weekend, a party, or tailgating, or anything, this sandwich is so delicious. I don't make these enough. I don't make chicken sandwiches enough. This one's phenomenal. Be sure to make this one at home. Tag me, tag Blackstone. Be sure to check out CJ's first cooking show. It's a ton of fun. We ring the bell. We read comments, so it's a blast. Check out Betty's show, check out Todd's show. But this is Cook, Eat, Repeat, where we help you become a better cook, one recipe at a time. I'm your host, Chef Nathan Lippy, and I'm gonna eat all this. I'm gonna eat both. I made 2 for you. Well, I made 1 for you, CJ, but I don't know if I'm gonna share. Ethan, you can have 1.
Heck yeah.